Hello, good morning, everyone. Let's start another live trading with the AI platform Translate Stocks. My name is Carlos. Let's review some configurations before we start trading. Every week, I make a slightly change in my setup, but I want to start showing everything to you. Um, we are connected to the server here, the Translate Stocks, with the 10 agent running. So we have the crude oil, gold, MES, MNQ. We have the Qs, the ETFs, the TQQQ and SQQQ, the inverted, the not leverage ETF, the only QQQ. And I have the 1, 5, and 61 hour chart of the MES open here. This is the P&L of today, $92 overall with all the agents together with the AI trading, not me. I will start trading with agent number 10, this one here, the 5-minute, okay? Agent number 5 is off, the 60-minute, the 1 hour charts, only for us to see what's going to happen in a major trend. And the 1 minute is the agent number 2. It's turn it on and it has a position. We can see the orders inside the chart here. I have also this white chart. This is the advanced chart that we use from the charts button here in the top bar. We have a major announcement to do. It will be available. This chart will be available to all NinjaTrader customers starting February 1st. So next week, everybody that has a trade of 8 or a NinjaTrader account will be able to see this advanced chart as well. Okay, and TraderStation people already have access to this chart, and people that has only the TS Studio paper trading account, they also have access to those chart. But this chart, but the Trader8 and NinjaTrader customers, they will be able to use this chart as well next week. And what we have here inside this chart is a 1 minute chart. I'm trading MES again, not trading MNQ. The MNQ is challenging. It's with a very crazy volatility. It's trading out of bands every time. So it's very hard to trade MNQ right now. I'm trading the MES, that means the micro S&P 500. And I have the 1 minute chart here with the interpreter. The interpreter is an AI model that draws lines, supports, and resistances, and the triangle figure for me in real time here. So you guys, you see that as the time goes by, we have these figures changing automatically inside the chart. This is the AI model that is a technical analysis AI. And we have also the AI model that create the projections for the next 5 bars running here with these other 3 charts. So the 1 minute chart here is the same chart that we have here underneath everything. This is small chart here is the MES 1 minute, the same that we have inside the white chart. And we have the 5-minute chart at the middle and the 1 hour chart on the top of everything here. And this is my order ticket. Okay, this order ticket is connected to the agent number 10, the 5-minute chart. So the take profit, we'll use this target here that also changes with the volatility. It's 10 points right now, and I can change this manually afterward. And the configuration that I'm using to trade right now is that I can scale the position 4 times from 1 to 5 contracts. I always start with 1. I'm using the AI to place the exit orders for me. The entry orders, we have this do not entry here. So the AI is not placing the entry orders for me for the MES agent number 10. We do have the AI trading the agent number 2 here, the MES 1 minute. Okay, the AI is trading. We have an order here, but it's not related to this order ticket here. So we have a lot of stuff going on inside this server. And my exit settings is 3 times target take profit, or this number here, 10 points right now, the take profit that we have, that's dynamic. And we have the stop losses manual, and I also configured a 40 points black swan stop loss that's not meant to be achieved. Okay, this is just a protection just in case Elon Musk dies in at noon, middle of the night. Okay, so we can start trading. This is the order ticket. We can trade long and short views simultaneously, which means that we can just be long and short at the same time. We are not hedging our position. We're not trading against ourselves. We are open, of course, this projections at different times, but we can do it. We can just click here on the labels to change the background to red or green. And what I can do here is just start an order. Let's sell what we have. I'll explain why I'm doing this. What we have here is the 1 minute is showing downtrend. Okay, reverse it to the mean. The mean is 7010. Our exit is 7001. We are at 7012. So it's a short trend that we have here. This is my order right now. We do have the 1 hour chart saying that the long trend is a long, is an upside, but we do have here inside the charts two triangles with a projection going down. So we have a projection going down. The next pivot point that we have here is 7,000, is the same number that we just sold here, and that's the reason that we have that I did this first entry selling. We are inside the middle of a short sell point here, and that's it. Let me open my order ticket again. What we can do if this goes to the other direction, we can just place a long trade here to close our contract without exiting the short view. So we can place both trades simultaneously. And this is what's happening right now. We have these two triangles. Let me just shrink this screen instead of closing it. We can see all the lines drawn here, and we have the Bollinger Bands inside this chart, as well with what I call the reality band. So we have the price testing everything here. We can just sell one more contract. Let's see, where is my order POR 10 here? 1450 is my second contract. We have a lot of resistances here. So this was my first entry. This is where I'm trying to do my second entry. Right now, I didn't execute the second entry, just the first. I have only minus one contract, but I have the second contract here. And we have this big triangle here. The other agents are placing orders as well. They are sold as well here. We have these two triangles here. One of them, it's hurt, but the other is in place, both with downtrends, projecting a turn back to the 7,000. It's a very strong number as a support, and it's the pivot point, the support one pivot point, that's one pivot point as well. So we have a lot of short-term figures showing that we can go down with this price. Yeah, we are seeing exactly that. But then we have a support right now. Our second entry is still open. It's 1450. exactly here where we have all the lines crossing together. And 1450 is also the pivot point. So the pivot point here is working as a very strong resistance. And the projection for the next 5 minutes, they are not showing any change in the direction. So for now, the price should be where we already are. So let's see what happens the next 5 minutes. This 5 minute projection here, it showed that the price could have an increase in price, but it didn't. So if you see the normalized chart here, this chart normalized, it can come back to 700 something. I think it's 7009 that we have here. Our entry was 12 and a quarter. And the uptrend that we have in the 1 hour chart, it's actually now we have an execution here. Our order was filled. We have the second entry. So we have our second contract here, and our exit is on 7010. That's exactly the limit that we have here for the 5 minute. And this is our new exit now. Okay, so we're seeing the second entry being executed and the platform already changing the exit order for us. Good morning, Gaetan. Hope you are doing fine. Here's super cold again. I'm Orlando, Florida, with 32 degrees. It's extremely cold for Florida. Let me check the 1 minute projections here. And you can see that I have a lot of lines here. The prices above those lines is testing the pivot point. It's actually testing the triangle. We have another triangle here. The first triangle was stopped, so we have this triangle right now open with this downtrend back to 7001. Our exit is on 7010. Gaitan is talking from Canada. It's really cold there. -17. Dear Lord. Yeah, it was -1 here. It's really, really harsh. Oh, well, the price, we have a support here. So we can just move that a little bit to get the support. Let's see if we can 1075 to the price can touch this again. Yeah, and then this was a profit, our first $25. Not so hard as we had last week. Okay, this is our first profit, $25 profit. Let me shrink this again. And this, we have a new triangle here. Let me open more space again. Let's see what we have now. Daily low was 007, so we are near the lower price of the day, and the next pivot points 7,000, 7,001. 7,000 is a very strong number. And I have another server running here with a Ninja Trader account, and I have other charts there as well. So sometimes I look to see if we have other trades there, but I don't see anything right now. We are seeing in the 1 hour chart a bounce back here projection. It is still in place. So it was projected to reach this minimum that we already reached. We have like the chart mimicking the next bar and the other bars that we have there. It's going from where we are to 7018 for a 1 hour chart. Is very little change, like very small change that we have here. There is no relevant trend in the 1 hour chart right now. It seems to be calm, the 1 hour chart for the FES. And the Bollinger Band is 7005. The lower Bollinger Band for the 1 hour chart is 7005. 5 minute 7004. And we have 7009 is the projection for G's price here. About the fluctuations, they are not showing that the price could go back to the 70. Let me see, we have a question here. How would this work with Forex and Pepperstone? When you change, actually this works with your market data. So if you do have I'm trading futures here, but you can see that I have also some ETFs trading here. So let me open one ETF. We can see that we have some ETF charts running here. It runs with your market data. Doesn't matter what you are trading, the AI runs only for you. It's a dedicated server that connects to your broker and your data, and then it reads your data and creates the projection with this data. It like uses the last 5 years of information, the historical market data for the charts that you were reading. In this case, we have 3 AI models running only for the MES. We have the each time frame is an AI model running. We have the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 60-minute chart. We have 3 Python scripts with AI models running in a dedicated server that runs inside your private network. So this is a server running inside a private network that you have access through your web browser. So you don't need to download or install anything to your computer. And this is a Windows server modified with the platform inside, but we have another server inside the same private network running the AI models, and they are running locally inside your servers with your market data. That said, you could have any ticker here. You can have any instrument, it could be Forex, could be equities, ETFs, futures. I do like futures. I trade futures for like 20 years. So when you see my videos, you're seeing me trading futures, S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100. but you actually can do whatever you want. And one thing that I suggest for people is to trade what you like know. Connect to your market data, the tickers that you really know how to trade, and connect this with your own wisdom. That's the best way to do it. So it will work. That said, it will work with your forex data, since your broker have APIs for us to connect the server to. We can make it work. We don't use MT4 or MT5. The platform uses APIs to connect to the broker, REST APIs and WebSockets. MT4, MT5, there are other platforms. This is a platform. We are a platform, so we connect direct to the broker using the broker's API. If your broker have an API, you can use it to connect to this server, to our server. Okay, same thing for TradingView. TradingView, MT4, MT5, they are all platforms. So they're not the broker. We are connected to the brokerage account. Same way with TradingView. When you have a TradingView account, you connect with your broker. That's the same thing. Like you don't use TradingView here. We are the platform. We connect directly to your broker. Okay, and then we use the market data, and that's it. So you don't need other platforms connected. Since you can connect other platforms to the same brokerage account, if you connect our platform, Transday Stocks, to your brokerage account, and then we have trades there going on through our platform, you can see the orders and the P&Ls inside MT4 or TradingView because they are connected with the brokerage account. It's the same, okay? But we are not using other platforms. When I say NinjaTrader, I mean NinjaTrader broker, not the platform. TradeStation as well. We don't use TradeStation platform. We use TradeStation as a broker, the brokerage entity, where you open the account and fund the account with your money. You can also use prop firms that are connected with Trader8. It works as well, but directly with the broker, the connection with the broker, not through other platforms. We are the platform. Okay. So we are losing the minimum here, 777. I think that we can just, let me try to get this trend that's going to the minimum, to the low. The price is trying to get back. Sure. And I think that we have an appointment today. Like I can explain that further for you this afternoon. No worries about that. Oh, let me see. Where is my take profit here? Oh, it's too far. Let's put this. I have this here. 7001. 70075. Let me put a little bit more. Let me put it on the 325. We have a Bollinger Band. 325. So I changed my exit order to the 325, so it's aligned with the Bollinger Band that we have there, the projected for the 5 minutes. We have the 1 minute here, the 5 minute there, 1 hour there, and the 1 minute here as well. And this triangle here, let's see if you guys can see it. We have this triangle here. You can see it here. We have this and this here. These triangles, they have projected lines here. They have magenta projected lines. We have this small triangle there. When we add up take profit here, just set 009, and the price now is bouncing back from the lowest price. It made a new low, 6.5. Then we have a bounce back. We enter 775. We are now 925. This projected line here, the other triangle projection worked as a resistance, but it's not a good point for us to have a new entry, the second contract. If the price goes back to this green line here, the triangle green line, it could be a good place for us to increase our position. On the 1 minute, saying that we can reach 1325. It's around here, so we can just wait to see. The 5 minutes, is very confusing. One read that we have here, we have this traffic light showing the reads if they are like not aligned with the past trends. You have the red signal, or if we are doing new lows or new highs, you have this red signal because it's a dangerous place for you to trade. So this helps a lot for you to stay out of trouble. And when this is green is when you have the sweet spot where the best trend and the real-time trend, they are most aligned. Like now we have in the 1 minute showing that the price could go to the 1125 and then come back to the 06. So we have this reading here, and from the triangle point of view, this is really a downtrend with an open projection of 7001. And the 7001 is a very strong line as well. It's my coffee. We are short with only one contract. 775 is our entry price. Here we can have a second entry, 1075. Our entry could be 11. This is a good place to make a second contract entry. So it's testing here this triangle projected line. Also, we have the SMA 20 passing through here. So we are right in the middle of everything. It's bouncing back from the low, the daily low. That's just like did a couple of minutes ago. Our average price now is 950, not 50. Oh, the price is resisting the triangle here. Let's see if it's going to lose the triangle or not, to see what we do. We still have the 1 minute showing that the price can come back to 7007. I don't see an entry point for a new buy just yet. The price is just like stressing. These triangle projections here, they were the downtrend triangles. We have a lot of resistance, like the trend lines of the triangles. All of them were pointing to a downtrend. So the price is testing everything that it can here, but it's not creating a new uptrend, like a new projection to go up. That was exactly what it did. It went to the reality band here, and then it came back. Now it's a support. This green line here, the triangle green line, is a support. Also, the 14 here is the pivot point. You know, the pivot point is the high, low, and close for the previous day divided by 3. This is a magnetic point. It's a very easy to understand and magnetic point to the entire day, and it's passing through our trade right here at the 14. Our exit is 625. We can see the exit here. It's actually to the daily low almost. Let me move these a little bit to 7. Let me move this to 7. I don't know if the price is going to break the low now, but it can test it again. And if it did, like, our exit is 7007. Let's see if we can have another profit. 750. Yes, that was another profit. Another $25. So now it's a $50 profit. Good. And we had a new low here, 550. Last week we had a lot of buy entries, like long entries, while we were still sold and vice versa. This week, today, it seems to be more rational. We have just 2 trades so far. I have the report here. We have 8 contracts, 2 trades with 2 open contracts, 2 closing contracts, 8 contracts, and $50 profit, $25 profit to each one of those entries. 2 short entries. Now we could buy at 7,000. If the price goes to the 7,000, we do have pivot S1 there, support 1. Remember that the 1 hour chart, this entire projection, it's showing 10 points from where we are. Like, this is the 18, 19 now, 1950. So it's very, very small. It's not like last week that we have like 50 points, 60 points projected. So it's actually, it's telling us that the price shouldn't drop below the lowest price of the day, the daily low, but the 7,000 even, it's a very strong point. So if the price goes back to there, we could buy. That would be a good place to buy, waiting a bouncing back, because we have this showing the 1 hour chart. So this is useful now. The 1 hour chart is useful now for this 7,000. We are just below the lines here. You see that we have this white space. We have a lot of lines here. I have the Bollinger Band, I have the Reality Band, I have the Genetic Band. I have all the bands here. They are all aligned to the 1 minute chart at the same place here. We're just below the pivot point. I don't know if we're going to test the 7,000, but I'm I have a strong opinion that we could see that, and that would be a very, very good entry point for a buy order. You can see that it doesn't show any 1 minute, 5 minutes, next 5 minutes, next 25 minutes, next 5 hours. None of them are showing the price going below 7,000. None. Zero. Nothing. But it's hurting the daily low. The daily low is going down every time here. And this triangle here, this big triangle here, is projecting 7,000, 7,001 actually. This is a new daily low. Now we are going to new lows. Let's see if the price goes to the 7001. We can see that the price is stressing this. We do have some feeling here. 7004. Yeah, we were right there. The Bollinger Band to the 5 minutes is 375. The Bollinger Band for the 1 hour is 4. No, it's not 375 as well. All of them are 375. The daily low now is 4, 7,004. We have the zigzag that's occurring near the trend line, the triangle trend line. So the price can go back to this place here, 8. Yeah, it could go back to the 8 to try the line again. We can see a mix here in the 1 minute, the price showing that we should test something below where we are, and then we should go up again. So there is a mix of what the price did on the last 5 years when we had a similar formation. And just to repeat myself, I'm just waiting to see if the price goes back to 7,000. Then I would make a buy there. We have 7 points as a take profit right now. Could be a good place to buy. And if it goes, I will probably start with a market order, not a joint order. Make sure that I will not be behind. sometimes this happens that we just need to wait a little bit. The 1 hour is not changing. Actually, in 20 minutes, we will have a refresh in this chart. Maybe we have some different reading here. What can happen, the risk or of me buying at 7,000 is that it will achieve 7,000 by noon, and then it will just drop to the other support line that we have here, 25 points below. That's a risk that we have. Right now we have two short trades using these triangles, this trend, and this testing to the daily low. And I'm not shorting again, I'm just waiting to see, because if we have the opposite effect, if we have a bounce back, everything is pointing up. So I have already shorted the market twice with everything pointing up. If the price just starts to go up from here, it will be very bad for us to be short, waiting for three points, 3 or 4 points. Master Yoda. Right you are. That's so funny. Okay. This is a 375. This is the Bollinger Bands that we have for all three charts. Now the Bollinger Band, of course, is lower than that. Let's wait to see what we have. $325. We can see the 7001 there. This is the cascade. This formation that we have here, this is the cascade. This is a down formation that we see when both charts are going to the same direction. It's going to try to test the one. Yeah. Okay, 150 was my entry. Now we have this S1 support here. It reached the triangle projection. So we are long in one contract now. The exit is 975. 975 is way too far from where we are. We have space here to come back to the 6, I think. Let me check this. This is 6, yes. So I can bring this back to 6. Do it a little bit more, 625. So this is my exit order. This is my entry order here. 7,150. This is my exit order. We're seeing some cascades. This is not a good signal, but let's see if we have a bounce back, because this price is so strong, the 7,000 so strong as a support, and it's also the triangle projection. It's also the pivot S1. So we have a lot of stuff showing that this is a support. We can just bet that this is indeed a support. It's testing the daily low. Let's see if it's going to try the 6. Yeah, it tried the 6999. It wanted to do it. It did it. Let's see if we were right to bet here in a bounce back from the 7,000. These cascades here, this formation that we are seeing here, the cascade, this is actually not a good formation for what we are doing. It's a continuation formation. So if the price is dropping, it can still drop more. But again, these supports, they are very strong. And usually the market is stressed out the supports. So it goes a little bit further than the lines. But usually they come back. At least at the first try, they come back. We have the SMA at 11. Where's the SMA here? The 5-minute SMA 20 is 11. The 1 minute is 6, just like our exit order. And the 2-minute chart, it's trading by itself. It's already with a long position. And the exit is similar to ours. It's here in 5 something. Yeah, we are below the reality bands. We have here the Bollinger and the genetic bands, but the reality bands, they are above our price. That's also a signal of stress. The price is stressing the trend because of the traction of the 7,000. Let's see. It came back half of the way. Yeah, this is a resistance, the reality band resistance. If we go over, if this is a breakout for this reality band here, this step here, then the price could go to the 6. And the platform itself, it changed the order a quarter point before the target is reached. So because it will, like I put the order on 625, when we have the 6 even, the platform will change the order to 6 immediately. So it's a feature of the exit order that I have here. So I can put this 25. If the price goes fast to 25, I make an extra quarter point. If it just goes back to 6 and stays there, the platform changes the order to 6. So the platform will like have a magnetic order changing. Yeah, this was a resistance. The 7,000 is indeed a strong support. But this cascade formation, that's not beautiful. But the support is yet strong. So let's wait and see. This is our trades. This is the real-time open trade that we have. This is the evolution of our trade. You can see on top of everything where we are, $58, 57. And this is the trade, the open trade. We have only one contract here. So that's what we're seeing. Now the price is over the reality band, but the SMA is a little bit lower now. It's on 7,005. The cascade formation was there for a while, but it dissolved. Now we have another formation for the projection. The projections are still showing that we can have the price going up. We do have here a mix of projected price with a strong attraction of the 7,000. We can see that the 7,000 is winning the battle so far. It has a lot of fuel, but the bet is the fuel will end soon. Let's see if this is what happens. Now we have 9 minutes to change the 1 hour chart. This 5-hour projection here, it's refreshing once each 3 seconds. So we have the same formation here. It's refreshing each 3 seconds. It's always the same. We are seeing this since we started live today, but it's refreshing all the time. But when we change the hour, when we actually pass through noon, maybe we have a new formation there. It's stressing the line again. The next support is 25 points below where we are. I can see the AI has the same entry point as I did here. Let me see here. The AI, yeah, the exact same entry point, 7,001.50. Yeah, this is the cascade that we are seeing sometimes. Now it appears again in the 1 minute chart when we have these 2 charts like falling, like to cascade, like Niagara Falls. This is a continuation, a strong continuation pattern. It doesn't hold, but it's showing, it appeared on the 5 minute, it appeared on the 1 minute. The only chart that's holding, it's not showing this type of cascade, is the 60 minute, the 1 hour chart. And we actually are inside a white space. There are no lines here. Let me project this Fibonacci here. Yeah, this is a Fibonacci line that we have right here where we are, 998. I don't see a place yet to make a second entry. The bet was that the price would bounce back from the 7,000. But the price can stress this out, so we have some cascade formations, but they're kind of weird. Let's see what we have when the 1 hour chart changes. My entry price here, where we are there. 5 minute projection. This is our take profit. 1 minute is not beautiful. 1 hour is not bad. Don't have any other figures. So there is a kind of dissociation here in the market trends. The market is just divided. $9.95 is the next support line. And we are back to the reality events. We have space to come back to 475. We are back to 7,000. And our take profit is still in line with the 5 minute projected price. And of course, the 1 hour. The 1 minute is not showing anything. And we have a new hour bar in 2.5 minutes. $7,000 again. Next 2 minutes will be interesting. They will define the next 1 hour trend. It could just like move one slot here, all the bars, and keep the same trend. This trend, by the way, it happened this past trend. It happened in July 2025, July 18, 2025, at noon also. The 5 minute now is completely crazy. The 1 minute is still not showing anything. Fifty seconds to change the 1 hour chart. This is our track record for today. This is the open trade. The same thing that we are seeing here. Now the 5 minute will refresh as well with the new bar. The 1 minute projections, they are flat, and the 1 hour projections, they are going to change right now. And they kept the same projections, just move one slot to the left. So the 1 hour chart is still showing that we should come back to the 7,000. Now it's 7,015, not 19, but still aligned with our trade. And the 5 minute and the 1 minute, they're not showing anything. Actually, the 5 minute is saying that the price should be above where we are. Like we are way below where it should be with the similar trend in the past. And it makes sense. Probably this past, it's from 2020, December 2020, the 5 minute chart period here. Probably it was not challenging a 6,000 or 5,000 even price. Same way we are doing now with the 7,000. But we do have space for our take profit to succeed. And the 1 minute trading is actually the same thing that we are. The 1 minute exit is now at the 7,005. Our exit is 7,006. All the bands are now going to interfere with the price. We have three of them: the reality, the Bollinger, and the genetic band. All three passing through just where we are. The 1 hour chart is still with the same information since we started live. Nothing changed. One minute is telling the story that we should bounce from the resistance back to the 7,001. And the 5 minutes is telling that we should not be here. We should be at 7,008. That's what the 5 minutes telling us, that the price should be here at SMA 20, 7,009. And let's see. Yeah, we have a lot of lines there. Four. Okay. That's a lot of resistance here. I just click to exit the trade. Let's see, another $10. So we made $60 in this 1 hour trading. Okay. And that's it for today. I hope you guys understood better what I'm doing. Again, these advanced charts, they are available to TradeStation, to TS Studio, to Trader, and they will be available also for NinjaTrader and Trader of 8 customers next week, starting February 1st. Okay, any doubt that you have, please, you can reach us out at support@presentdaystocks.com. And of course, if you like this content, please like and subscribe our video. Thank you, and see you guys on next week.